Yeah, this is Bang Bang Ray Hill. Please press the like button and subscribe. Yeah, about what, 80s. I moved to Lewisham, 79, 80, something like that. I moved to Lewisham and met Jimmy Tibbet and started fighting. I mean, quite a few fights, winning loads of fights, yeah. Loved it. And the girl I was with, she up and gone. I had a flat in a place called Brookbank Road, Lewisham. And anyway, I was just trying really hard. I was always running and bits and pieces like that. And she left me, and I had money. I was fighting and earning money, but wasn't earning enough money. I wanted to buy my own place, get my own flat, and maybe get her back, yeah, or try to get her back, yeah. So I got a job. I got a job in a club in Lewisham, which is okay. And I was earning good money. Jimmy Tibbet got me the job, but I didn't really like it that much anyway. So I went to the venue Victoria and got the job there, and I loved the job. I was getting good money, meeting good people, and one day I was in there. I met a couple of these guys, these yuppie five guys. Forget the band that was on. Yuppie guys got talking to them, and kept coming down to the venue, meeting them, talking to them. One day, one said to me, "Do you smoke?" I said, "No, I don't smoke, mate." He said, "No, not fags. You smoke hashes." I said, "No, I don't smoke, not at all." He said, "Listen," he said, we've been down here, we've got to know you. You're a nice guy, you know what I mean? Can you think you could move a bit of stuff for us? You know what I mean?" These people were just ordinary yuppie people. You didn't think there was anybody special here, honestly, seriously. And they said, "Look, we're doing these," and they give me a bar, a soap bar, yeah. I know it is now, at that time, a soap bar, and it was 4 to a key, and this stuff was green. Like, it was green. You snapped it, it was green inside. It was the best, you know. And it was really expensive at that time. There wasn't a lot about, not enough stuff about, yeah. I think it was something like 30s on a key, like 3 grand on a key or something like that. I can't really remember going back that far, but I can remember it. I think it was about 3 grand a key. It was really expensive because there was nothing about. I said, "Look, let me make myself busy, and I'll let you know." So I'm in Lewisham. They give me a bar as a sample. I mean, come on, I can't believe it. These two guys, these simple Simon people, don't nothing special. And I went to Lewisham, give it to Jimmy Tibbet, and Jimmy said, "Oh, you went to see a few people." He said, "Look, I can do as many as you can get, I said, "Look, I'll ask them for five first of all." So I went back to the venue. Uh, they was down there. They used to come down there quite a lot, and they give me their phone numbers and all this. Got very close, yeah. I was doing 5 here, 10 there, and it was getting really good. I mean, I was getting good money, yeah, getting good returns. Jimmy was happy. I was happy, but I needed that little bit more, and the greed set in. The greed and the bully tactic set in, yeah. And they come down one day, and I said, "Look, yeah, I can do a bit better than what I'm doing now, yeah. I can do at least 100, I think I can do 100, but it might take about, a week." And they said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, okay, but listen, before we can give you 100 and things like that way, you've got to come around your place, yeah, and see where you live and all this." And I said, "Yeah, no problem. You know what I mean? Come on." So they drove me. I ain't got a car, nothing. I used to come back by bus and train to get to Lewisham. And anyway, so at night time, I'm on about, late night buses and trains and all that. So they give me a lift, yeah, and showed them where I lived. Stayed there for a bit, have a drink with me. I had a nice sort of flat. I bought some nice stuff when I was with the girl that I was with, but she'd gone, and I was getting myself together, but still wanting to get my own place, to try and get her back. You know what I mean? So they said to me, "Okay." They was there, had a drink, sat in the other, had something to eat, and I said, "Okay, listen, we'll give you, yeah." And one day they said, "Look, we're coming down there with some people, we're coming down to meet you. We're coming." I said, "Meet me at my place or whatever." Okay. Come down there, bought some holders in, about 3 holders, I think, big holders, 100K of it, yeah. And this gear was like the absolute boom. It was like, honestly, the best smoke ever, mate. Honestly, people loved it. It's green inside, and then it becomes shit. It become brown inside, but this was like green, yeah. And getting good money all the time for it. I'm sure we were getting something like 30s, 35s on the K, yeah. And it was, I mean, then it was like there was nothing about. So the greed sets in. I've got 100. Money starts coming in, loads and loads of money. Got phone calls from him. How's it going? I said, yeah, sweet, yeah. I said, we'll give it to this one person, and they're getting on with it. And anyway, one day they phoned me up and said, listen, we lost a parcel. They've been nicked. He went, listen, mate. He said, listen, we don't play them games, mate. You know what I mean? If he's been nicked and all this, we want to see paperwork and everything, yeah. I mean, anyway, they kept on and on and on, yeah. And I thought myself, they're just wankers, they're just wallies, you know what I mean? Just normal buds that don't worry about it, right? You know what I mean? I've got all my people behind me, I've got Jimmy behind me, I've got Eddie and all that little firm, Terry Coombs, all I've got. It's where I am, it's crisp. I ain't bothered, you know. So all of a sudden they go to me, listen, you've got to pay the money. You're in trouble if you don't pay the money away, and you're going to suffer the consequences, mate. And he says, anyway, I said, listen, you're knocked, fuck off, yeah. Like that. Didn't go back to the venue, even though I liked the job. Didn't go back. Like an idiot, I showed him where I lived. I mean, Jimmy, really didn't really know too much about me taking back to my place and all this, that, and the other. Didn't know where I was getting it. Didn't know what was going on. All we know that he was selling it, yeah, and he loved to do what he was doing. He was good. He knew everybody around them areas, yeah, people that moved, that sort of thing. Anyway, she'd gone, Christine gone. I was in the place. I had money. And I was just put the money down, and not in my place, put the money down, and I was having plenty of girls around the place, having a good time. Didn't bother, but I did want to get out and get my girl back with it and all that. Yeah, I lived in a top flat. There's only 2 flat, ground floor, first floor. Yeah. Sleep one night, mate. Crash! My door's gone in. The front door's gone in. And my door to the stairs has gone in. Bosh, I could hear footsteps up the stairs. Jumped out of bed. They come through, I'm firing punches. It's no good against baseball bats. 3 or 4 come in and they're smashing me to pieces with baseball bats. I mean, I'm trying my hardest. I'm up fighting. I'm getting my elbows, my hands, my legs, everything. It's impossible to fight 4 guys with baseball bats. It's impossible. I don't give a monkey's who you're, King Kong or what, yeah? You can't do it, yeah? And they're smashing me to pieces. In the end, I'm on the floor, mate, and they're hitting me around the head, but not so much around the head. They're hitting me around my elbows, my legs, ankle. They're smashing me to pieces. But they're there for about what? They can't be there for too long because they smashed the front door. It's a two place bed. It's a 2-place flat, downstairs, upstairs. The people downstairs are going to phone the police. They know that they ain't got that long there, yeah, and they're smashing me to pieces. I mean, they're really bashing me up, yeah. They bashed me up so bad, yeah. I'm unconscious and I don't know nothing or nothing. I'm gone. Next thing I know that I'm in hospital, yeah. So the police have been called and they took me in an ambulance, took me to hospital, London Bridge Hospital, yeah. I'm in a bad way. I think I'm in a coma for about, 2 days. I'm in a bad way. My legs are smashed to pieces, my elbows, my arms, everything's battered. My head has been smashed to pieces. My head, believe it or not, I never had no cuts around my head. It was more bruising. All my face is smashed, big bruises. My jaw. They've done my nose. They put me in a bad way. They've done my neck. They've done everything. Yeah, and it's my fault. Thinking I'm big time tribe status, can't be bashed up. Then no one's gonna do nothing to me. Yeah, but I underestimate these people. You know. About 4 or 5 days later, when I'm not together. I'm still, but I'm awake. The police come in there. They want to get me like my statement. I said, listen, I don't know nothing. I said, all I know is that they got the wrong person. It isn't me. They come. I mean, I'm a street fighter, a licensed fighter, as you more likely know. I don't know, got repercussions or what, but I haven't done no wrong. They've got the wrong person. They left it. They left it. They ain't bothered about me, mate, coming out of prison. They left it, yeah. Jimmy's come up. I could hardly talk, I ain't like that because my mouth was all buckled. My mouth was all wired up. I've got scaffolding coming out of my face, like SGB scaffolding, and I've got all scaffolding coming from here, there, everywhere. Jimmy's gone, look, well, I'll come up and see you every day, Ray. We come up and have a chat and get this sorted out, yeah. But anyway, I couldn't get nothing sorted out in hospital, and I eventually got released from hospital. I was there about nearly 3 weeks. I was in a bad way, concussion for 3 days, 4 days. And I thought I was, I mean, when I eventually woke up and they told me, I mean, I was like, I can't really remember too much, you know what I mean? I must have concussion and this, that, and that. I went back to the place. Jimmy made sure that I'm no longer there, yeah? I'm no longer at that place, that flat. Jimmy's gone into one. I've moved, yeah? They've moved me to another place in Louisiana, bit more out of the way. And the flat was a nice little flat. I'm there. Jimmy's got little girls coming around the place, making sure I'm okay, like bathing me, this, that, and the other. And it's all right, mate. And I can't believe I lost about 2 stone, in weight. I wasn't really eating that much because of my jaw and all this, that, and the other. And Jimmy's going, listen, this can't end like this way. It's got to be, this can't end. And when I told Jimmy that what I did, because Jimmy done the stuff, and I didn't tell him that I was going to take it and all this, that, and the other. And when I told Jimmy, he went into one. He went crazy. He said, well, listen, you better give me a bit of a whack of that money till you'd murder Jimmy. So I had to, I had to give him a big whack of it, you know what I mean? Because what I'd done, I took liberties, he paid me for the stuff, and he didn't think it was that for that. He thought it was something else. And when I told him, he said, listen, you took the piss out of it. You took the piss, you took a liberty, but we're together, and I'm not allowing this. So he got all the Terry Coombs and a few people. There's about 10 of us all told. Anyway, I'll go down to the venue with 3 or 4 buds, and we get them to find out from other people where all this stuff's coming from. And Jimmy's made himself busy. He's found out a few things as well. And at that time, there wasn't many of them soaps about. That's why it was expensive, and it was the best gear ever. And Jimmy was the one selling it, so he knew a lot of people. And then people were saying this, that, and the other. And we got to find out these 2 buds where they lived. They lived in London, and they lived in a proper area in London, just the back of Queensway. But it was a nice plot, yeah. It was unbelievable, right by Hyde Park. And Jimmy said, phoned me up. He said, right. He said, we found out where they are. This, that, and the other. Come, we're going to go over there. Went over there with about 5 people in the car, 2 cars actually. Went in there with a woman, and a really good sort. And she's got on her thing on their mic, on her thing outside, and then she's talking to them. Blip, blip, blip. They let her in. All this, we come in, we're behind her. All of a sudden, doors open, that crash, we're in. They got all banners on the doors, yes, people, but it's all unlocked because I look for the thing, they see this bird, she's absolutely stunning, yeah. So we're in. We've got these 2 guys, and I'm still black and blue a bit, I'm still bandaged up with my arms and this, that, and the other. They took all the plaster off, but I'm still in a bad way, yeah. I'm still hobbling about, and now Jimmy's gone crazy with his people, and he's, he wants to do Jimmy is just take him away. So he's telling them people, listen, we know where you are, we know where has took liberties. The money has been given to people that are going to come and sort all this big problem out. You're not getting no money back, mate. It's as easy as that. You're not. Yeah, and if you want to repercussions, we're going to come and get you, take you away. But we want to know who the people involved who've done this to Ray. You're the ones who told these people that you're knocked, yeah, because you can't do nothing, mate. You know what I mean? But these people were heavy people, mate, and they got this little firm anyway. Jimmy got in and done it in such a way that he found out these people had done it, and they're like Greek, Italian Greeks, or whatever it was. And we found out where they are, and there was three of these guys, these top guys that were involved in all this crap, yeah. Don't forget now, Jimmy's already moved me. I've already been moved, so nothing. There's no people can't repercussions or whatever there is. I've left the job. I'm not in the venue no more. Listen, I'm big time child retaliators, I think, yeah. But don't worry about that, mate. Don't matter how big time child retaliators you are. If you've took a liberty like I did, and people will come for you, mate, you're gonna go, and you're gonna be hurt, you know. So you start losing a bit of confidence, you start losing a bit of this, a bit of that, it all comes back, you start training, it all comes back to you anyway. But it's took a long time, it's going to take me a long, long time. Which it did, it took me about 9 months to get back to the way I was, in a way, and still at that time, I was still a bit dodgy, yeah? And we got to find out these people, and Jimmy, with about 5 or 6 other people, dangerous, I mean, these bods are dangerous people that would kill you stone fucking dead. Honestly, they would chop you up, mate, in little cubes. Honestly, so dangerous. They went over to this little area, and they got the 3 people that were involved, took them in vans, and they took them back to Johnny Critterton's place in Lingfield. Johnny Critterton had these places in Lingfield, and they were ground places where they was to keep them. Yeah. So these sheds where they was to keep the grounds, Jimmy Tibbet and the other people took them in there. Jimmy told me, listen, do me a favour, we don't want to fucking see, I don't want to keep away from this, yeah? We'd sort it out. I'm telling you, yeah? I'm telling you, what, where Johnny Critterton lives, and where these grounds kennels are, you wouldn't want to go in there, mate. Your arsehole fall out straight away. These people, whatever they've done to these people, Jimmy told me these people will never, ever, ever again be able to walk or be able to do anything, hold anything or do anything again. He smashed them to pieces, mate. They tortured these people and battered them. He said they didn't kill them. They just absolutely done things to them in a way that they'd never remember anything. They'd never be able to walk again in certain ways. They'd never be able to hold things again. They battered them so bad, honestly. Jimmy was like my dad. Not like my dad, he was like my father, Jim. You know, they took the piss. Jimmy got after money, so therefore now he's going to earn it, yeah? Jimmy nearly killed these people, yeah? Took them back to where they were, dropped them outside an hospital, Jim, fair play to him, and left them outside an hospital close to where he was, and left them. I moved. Jimmy's something to me, listen, going to try and get you back to normal, you know what I mean? This is like, later on, 6, 7 months, 8 months, I'm still in a bad way, yeah? Jimmy's moved me. Jimmy knows there's not going to be no repercussions, yeah? But you can't be sure, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking that at that time, when I was fighting, when I was in the venue, and I was looking after clubs and all that, and a big hard man, big time child retaliators, I thought, nah, nothing can happen to me, yeah? But it doesn't matter who you are, mate. It doesn't matter who you are, how much you can hold your hands up. If it's going to come on you, it's going to come on you, yeah? And it come on me, mate. And I was so lucky to survive, yeah? Even as I'm telling you this story, I can remember certain things, you know? Can remember certain things now, more so than then. I mean, I got battered so bad that any normal person, I'm normal, but I'm abnormal in a way that I was so fit, so big, so strong to got me through that. Yeah, I mean, whether or not it takes one blow that can kill you. Yeah, and they believe me. They smashed my neck and my face, and my face was smashed to pieces of pulp, really, in a way. My legs were battered, my fucking feet, everything was in a bad way. Yeah, I survived. I survived. How I survived, I don't know. And then you go to prison, and then you go through something just as bad. You know what I mean? But not baseball bats, but other things, injections, yeah, and big truncheons. You go through all that, and I mean, maybe because of what happened to me in that time when I went. Actually, they put me on at 1074 when I was in prison, yeah, and they smashed me to pieces. Perhaps, perhaps I was hardened to it. I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps the pins they put in my legs and I don't know. You know what I mean? But um, I still have trouble now. I've got pins here, pins there, but I've got more metal in me than enough. My mate's got a scrapyard. If I go near the magnets, I'll be up in the air. I'll be up in the air. And I was in a bad way, mate. You know what I mean? Anyway, I survived. I had quite a bit of money. I didn't go back. I did go back looking for, but wouldn't you bother, Jenna? I stayed in Lewisham, for a nice place in Lewisham, done it all up. I got myself a car, bits and pieces. But money's like anything, isn't it? You go down to the city, you go down to Harrods and all them sort of places, which is, and you spend money like confetti. You just enjoying yourself, letting people, and you still become that big time child. Besides, you don't ever stop. You know what I mean? And as I say, they tried to kill me. They did try to kill me. They didn't, and thank God, I touch wood that I'm still here. Yeah. Anyway, this is Bang Bang Mail. Please press the like button and subscribe. Sorry about me going on a bit, but it's what happens in my life. Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.